Girl Sin Stacks from blackmedia.com here with another video of the resilient Jenkins and all of the drama. Drew's baby mom's one out of the three that he has from so far from what we know. There's some drama going on with her because she had this woman, a TikToker, who volunteered to be her advocate in court and all this shit. And it looks like she basically did it for clout. She goes by right and rights. The woman is supposed to be advocating for Desiree, but she's been putting Desiree on blast, and the truth has come to the light, and Desiree has been doing a lot of all this shit for money, and it looks like she really could give a shit about getting her son back. All right, so basically this so-called advocate, like I said, she went and she blew up the spot that Desiree basically spent 5 G's out of the 10,000 and change for the GoFundMe that Rights and Rights set up. She also goes by Dulcie, so let's call her that. Dulcie went and set up a GoFundMe to help with lawyer fees for Desiree, so she could go ahead and fight Drew and, you know, get custody and whatever like that. And the lawyers went and they took about 5 G's, 2,500 at first or whatever, and a little bit more, escrow, all that shit. She was explaining it. Of course, I'm putting it here in the video so you can see it. Basically, she blew up the spot and told somebody on TikTok how Desiree went and pocketed 5,000 of that money for herself. People are asking Doshi, like, hey, why don't you show receipts? You know, because she's the one that set up the GoFundMe page, and she hasn't done that yet. But she's over here basically making Desiree look like what she is. Doshi, she changed her whole bio on TikTok. She changed her whole TikTok page. She's like, I'm out. I don't want shit to do with this.
Saying for right now, you won't hear any updates on here from Dulce. I think she's just off of TikTok for a while, or maybe for good. And I'm going to give her privacy if she wants to call and talk. And if she doesn't, I get it. This can put a strain on everybody, you know? Everybody around me is getting hurt, and it's so stupid. I never asked to be in this like this.
She also got problems with some chick, some woman named Jenna, who allegedly goes around bothering people, harassing them. And she has been allegedly harassing Dulcie. And at one point in time, this girl, Jenna, was even supporting Desiree, but had stopped. And now she's against her and shit like that. I guess a lot of people are seeing, you know what I'm saying, Desiree's true fucking colors and Dulcie's true colors. So Dulcie went and got an order of protection out on this woman named Jenna.
So I have a protection order against Jenna. Jenna's the one who is trying to constantly discredit various people. She can't talk about me now because I have the protection order, but lately she's been really targeting Alicia and Arlita and Desiree. It was weird about Desiree is that she actually was a Desiree supporter for a long time, and then she lied and said she donated to Desiree's GoFundMe. And anyway, it's
her comments off, and she's like, she can't take it. You can see her bio. She's like, oh, blah, 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 calls to the sheriff and, you know, all this and all that. Another thing, too, that makes this bitch mad fucking phony is that how are you advocating for this woman, right? You're advocating for Desiree, but yet you're on Stephanie's Facebook page talking about you're a great mom and you can do this and all this when you're advocating for her enemy in court to have her fake ass stepson, because she's not legally married to Drew, you know, taken away. But you over here on her Facebook, so people are really seeing her colors. So she has done all of this for attention. It is disgusting. She has the audacity to say how people are questioning her professionalism and, you know, how dare people do that, because we have the right to. Because you present to yourself as an advocate, and clearly that is not what you are. Advocate wouldn't be showing screenshots and blowing up the spot for the person that they're supposed to be advocating for. Am I right or am I fucking wrong? Okay, exactly. How would you like if that was done to you? So basically, Desiree is out here begging for money, and I don't know how, because she works. She got other kids too to take care of. Yo, she's just fucking horrible. Disgusting. And then on top of that, you have a husband that works too. She has a husband, but you don't have no food for your money. And then on top of that, she doesn't have a bed for Deshaun, and Deshaun is supposed to sleep over. His first sleepover, like the judge went and ordered, is coming up on August 1st. And she's talking about she doesn't have a bed for this kid. Let me tell y'all something. This kid, Deshaun, he was doomed from the day that sperm swam inside of Desiree's egg. He has a father who is a lowlife, who is a grifter, who doesn't want to work, who doesn't want to take care of any of his children, but wants to take care of his girlfriend's kids. We'll get about that, about him mistreating them in a second. And then he has a mother who was just like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You know, I need some time to myself, so you gonna stay with your daddy? And the bitch disappeared for fucking years. And all of a sudden, you know, they're famous like on TikTok and shit like that, and she wants to come out. And it's just really fucking crazy. On top of that, Desiree is not asking for money because she wants to go out on a trip with Deshaun. And she's asking people for donations. You gotta be fucking kidding me. She needs to be like kicked off of the fucking platform. You should be embarrassed. You should be ashamed of yourself. And I hope you don't have no more kids. I'm gonna give you the same treatment as Stephanie. Close that shit up. Lock it up. That's funny. Y'all really acting like y'all supporting her. Everybody in here, you know, talk nice to her and stuff like that. You know, you got this, girl. We're here for you. Everybody makes mistakes. I'm a mother and I made a mistake too. Like, y'all are so full of shit. You're doing it for the views too. And I think she's aware of that. I think Desiree, you know, obviously knows that. And you should all be embarrassed and ashamed of yourselves, especially saying that you're a mother, acting like this.
Leave her alone. It's mentally draining as a parent to go through this. And I know because I've been through this myself. So please, if you can't do nothing nice at all in your life, just be nice to her. Leave her alone if you can't. That's all I wanted to say. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, baby.
God don't like ugly. And now that's why Desiree has all of this drama. So Stephanie and Drew, they're sitting back and they're fucking loving it. Like McDonald's. They are fucking loving it. Why? Because God doesn't like us. Drew's side piece, she went on live. Now, she did not show her face.
It's just a lot of the conversation. Like when she had that video where she's like, who's doing that clicking shit? That's how they really talk all the time. Which is why I'm pretty sure she does voiceovers all the time.
He goes and treats the kids like shit, treats Deshaun like shit. That what we heard in the video when she forgot to put the music, you know, that time over the video, that's how she really talks to these kids. Supposedly, he doesn't like fat chicks, and she was given more details as to, you know, what happened when they communicated.
He would text me on TikTok, and we could talk there, and he would be like, okay, you can text me now. So I would always text him first because he would delete everything. It's like if he was at the house, he would text me on TikTok, and once he was out of the house, he would text me on his phone. So I don't know if he still has my number. He did say he saved one of my pictures. I'm not going to tell y'all where because then Stephanie might find it and post it, but...
It's only 9 o'clock here, guys.
No, we're not posting that picture either.
Oh, this is not what picture?
Well, he calls it a house. I got used to calling it a house. That's all he would say. I'm at the house now. I'm at the house now. Or I'm going home now. There were times where he would be out doing his gig work and then he would be like, hey, I have to go home now. So I'm sure there's plenty of times where she's called him and said, hey, come back.
Sidepiece, she let out a lot more screenshots. Stephanie went and she did a video. And of course she went and she's denying all of this shit.
It's just that those messages just don't even sound like the man that I know. Like to me, they give off this like someone who is intentionally trying to make him sound weak, make him sound like he has no real attention focused on this family, and he very much does. What is it that I have said about Drew that has made you guys decide that I should leave him? Because what everybody else has to say about him, I don't care. That is a bunch of haters, a bunch of people who don't even know the man that I sleep next to at night. If he was so out there with another life, why does this man answer the phone every time I call the first ring in? Anyways, answers the phone. It's the first time I call. I mean, the first ring in when I call. If I say, baby, I need you to drop what you're doing and come back, he is home whatever distance he is away from me in that time frame, because he lets me keep location on him at all times. And if that location drops, he knows I'm the kind of girl who has these insecurities and is going to call him and say, hey, I haven't had your location for more than 5 minutes. Where are you at? He's going to tell me, fix his phone and figure out why the location's off. we've had insecurities, we've had our struggles far before y'all.
She's like, Drew doesn't even talk like that. Drew was on his PS5. He was playing and someone went and recorded to him like a piece of shit.
Shush, boy. He's fine. Stop. Stop. Don't do that while I'm here. Don't.
Another one where you can hear him talking to the kids.
Turn around. All the way. You too, monkey ass. Y'all think I can't see shit, huh? Uh-huh. You're fucking like a fucking mosquito. Let me make sure this is still good.
It tastes like the chocolate cake mommy used to make.
No, the fuck it don't. No, it don't. I'm better. But oh.
These kids, all they want is attention. They're cramped up in this crack motel. They don't have like toys like that. They don't have things to do. They're not surrounded by other children. And it's really fucked up to hear him talking to his own son and to hear him talking to these kids like that. So what his side piece went and said, that shit is true. He does allegedly go and treat and talk to these kids like pure shit. Guys, it is your girl, Sin Stacks. I'm going to be working on another video on something completely different, and I'll be back. If you're new here and you like this video and you want to hear more about shit like this, subscribe. Give it a thumbs up. And guys, comment. What do you think about all this drama that is going on with the Brazilian Jenkins? And not really them, with Desiree and her so-called advocate. Do you think that her advocate was looking out for her this whole time? Do you think she was fucked up for letting those screenshots out of Desiree begging for money? What do you think about Desiree?